Ugh.
Camels in Quartzsite, Arizona. Why would there be camels? Pyramid and camels is Quartzsite's thing. Well, I did my research. We're going to talk about that. I promise you, we're going to talk about camels. I think camels are cool. We're also going to talk about this really cool UTV book I got. I'm into UTV and there's a lot of trails out there. This place is something else. And there's a lot of really strange people to see out there. We're in a little town here called Quartzsite. This place is pretty crazy. There's a real variety of stuff out here. I mean, you got tent camping, camping in vans, camping in cars, people in Prevost motorhomes, and they're here for a long time too. These people got stuff set up. Check out this guy. He's got all the rocks lined up. I don't know how long it took him to line these rocks up. There's a rig there. There's another rig all in their little community, I guess you could call it. Pretty nice rig there. And there's his little entry, the little outdoor lights. Got his Brandon flags. Boy, somebody must have got a big delivery. Jeez. FedEx truck. It's crazy. We're here at La Posa South. This is my first time here, me and Christine, and so I'm not super familiar with it. I'm learning it. I got a really nice book at the local market. This thing here, I mean, it literally shows you exactly step by step. I mean, exactly what I saw on my phone. When I was downloading this thing, it cost me like $20 or something. Not a big deal. I love giving money to people that put out effort to make something really nice. And $20 is absolutely nothing. So I am more than happy. I don't even think it was 20. It's probably $15. But I love doing that because information is amazing. And so I put all this on my tablet, which you can see is all taped up. I have to keep everything taped because I go to Glamis and it's really dusty and it's dusty other places, so keep it all sealed up. But anyways, I put all that on there, download it, and boom, I got all the trails, I got everything. This is Quartzsite, Arizona. It's got pictures, like, look at these guys. Look at these people. These are roughnecks. These are tough people in Arizona. And they put this book together, ArizonaPeaceTrail.org. I don't know them. I'm no affiliation. Arizona Peace Trail on Facebook. Facebook. I don't do Facebook. I'm not a Facebook guy. So, I know I'm old. I should be on Facebook because all the old people are on Facebook. But, anyways, Pretty killer book. It's got all the maps. Look at this. I mean, pictures. These guys did a lot of work on this thing, and they're like glossy pages, you know, where if you maybe spilled an adult beverage on this, it might not die. So, pretty killer book. Tells about in the back here. Hang on a second. Settle down. In the back, it tells here about registering your UTV. So I just called ahead to AZ State Parks or something and they sent me a sticker. I put it on my car. It wasn't an issue. Honestly, it's not like where I live in California. Nobody's saying anything. So this tells you how to do it all legal. This is great. I love paying money for good stuff. This book is well worth it, but definitely worth $30. These guys went to some work to do this. Thank you to them. www.quartzsiteoffroad.com. There you go. Good job, guys. Thank you. It is time to talk about the camels. Why in the world were there camels in Quartzsite? Well, I did a little research, and I got my tablet here and got my reader glasses because I'm an old guy and I can't see, but so far I'm all right till my eyes wear out. But I'll tell you what, I'll be honest with you. Spoiler alert. They used camels to move stuff in the desert back and forth. Crazy. Congress granted the U.S. Secretary of War Jefferson Davis 30,000 whole dollars. $30,000. You couldn't buy a quarter of a truck with $30,000 these days. A big truck. But anyways, to purchase nearly 3 dozen camels. Cool. The camels were used to explore the 35th parallel, which known today as the Interstate 40. The camels were brought to the Arizona Territory from Egypt and Turkey. Once here, they were used to create the United States Army Camel Corps. So I guess they made like a path from Texas all the way to Arizona with the camels, and they just had like a thing running and they would put their equipment on it. I mean, that's my opinion of all the research I've done. So it says that camels became so reliable in Arizona, the Army imported more and increased its camel fleet to nearly 100 camels. When the American Civil War started, the military's priorities changed, definitely. The Army took the camels to California. We know what happens in California. And sold them to companies, zoos, and farmers. Sad. Among the buyers was Jordanian camel driver Ali, or as the American soldiers referred to as Hi Jolly. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Regardless, the letters tell me that it says Hi Jolly. So I don't care how it's pronounced, because filet mignon is filet mignon, not filet mignon. Anyways, he was a handler brought over to the U.S. to care for the camels and then decided to settle in Quartzsite. Cool. In 1864, the Army sells its camels at auction. And he, Jolly, purchases a few of them, brings them back to Arizona, uses them, and so this guy Woodcock says finally just lets them go in the desert. I'm not too sure about that part, but because you can't believe everything you read on the internet, so we'll just take most of this as cool, and then the rest, whatever. Historians believe some of the camels were left to roam in the desert and eventually shot by hunters. Today, in the Quartzsite town cemetery, a monument with a plaque commemorates Haji Ali and his camels. One small piece of evidence that camels once existed in Arizona. Camels existed in Arizona. Isn't that cool? Pretty cool. I mean, I'll tell you what. So I guess Haji's gravesite is like the most visited spot in Quartzsite. Funny thing is, I never made it there. But I do have a picture. Right there. Cool. I guess I could have swung that in, but I'm old school. So anyways, pretty interesting. Quartzsite got its name because of quartz. I guess there's a lot of quartz out there. There is definitely a lot of rocks. So there's a lot of people collecting rocks, working with rocks, selling rocks. It's pretty wild. People even took rocks and placed them on the ground to make the outline of the United States. You know, everything. I got a picture of it somewhere. I'll see if I can post that. But it is really cool. It is really cool. I don't know what's going on over there, but there's some strange stuff. So, but anyways, that's the history on the camels in Quartzsite. If there's one thing you got to deal with in the desert, that's wind. Dust, usually too, but wind. Look at that wind. It's ripping. Here's my camp setup here. Just a little quickie. Real simple setup. Nothing crazy this time. Got the Predator over there. That thing's awesome. So killer. That's my friend Richard over there. And my friend Dave here. He's got a nice little buggy. This thing just amazes me. It will absolutely go anywhere. You don't need to go out and spend the money on that. You can buy something like this and have a great time. Under 10 grand. Nice. So, here we are. Quartzsite. So this is the simple setup. We are dry campers. That's all we ever pretty much do. I can only think of a few times I've plugged that into a thing sticking out of the ground, other than at my house. But when we come out, Christine and I, for 6-7 days, this coach holds enough for us to just have a great time. Ignore the fact that we're going to run out of water and just use all the water, because we usually don't run out. This is my little Predator. This thing's awesome. This thing is so quiet, and runs for, I think I can get 10 hours out of a tank of gas, 10 or 12 hours out of a tank of gas.
I don't care what day it is. I'm looking for the year. We got to narrow this down. 23.
2023. And today, the date is, what is today? Thursday? So today would be the 12th?
So you always know me because it's easy to swap.
That's right. So is it, I think it's the 12th today. Yeah, because those people, they just.
Oh, they're writing.
What you making?
Grit!
That's it.
Roughage.
That is grits and roughage. 100%. Man,
I'm sure they use
you've been there a
rock. You would
while.
think they'd use
Look at this
rock
one.
or rock, but
This lady was really here a while. That thing's that far
The
down.
rocks still aren't here, though. They're little tools.
Heavens. Another one there. There.
You drove one.
There.
Take this path right here and walk over
Crazy.
that rock.
a little rough.
Man, those things are sharp. What do we got? Philly cheesesteak going down. Oh, look at that. Delicious. Throwing it down on the black stone. Delicious. Out here at Quartzsite, having a great time. Beautiful weather. Doing a little UTV and watching the sunsets. Having a great time. Come on out. For the rest of this year, we're going to have a great time. We're going to see some awesome places. We are going to go out and have a blast together. Make sure you comment below if you got any questions for me. Like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing. I'm just doing this for fun. I'm not a techie guy. I'm a sandblaster. I do construction. Anyways, just taking you guys with. Get the book if you're UTVing. This thing is really helpful. Put it on your Avenza maps and you're ready to go for Quartzsite. Alright guys, have a great night and we'll see you on the next one.